What is your dream collaboration? And it could be anybody, literally anybody.
Like one person, just like in
Mm.
specific.
Person. Yeah, person.
Yeah, because I've done a lot of really cool collabs with like Zoink, and I've had like Doggy and EVW and Vortrox and Tried and Moldy and stuff in videos
Yeah.
before, and it's really it's really fun. I mean, obviously, like it'd be cool to have like Zoink on again or Vortrox on again or whatever. It's funny. So Viperin has like DMs like closed on like Discord and whatever. Like it's really hard to get in contact with him.
Hmm.
When I was making or like planning out the how well did GD tours know the route rollos thing, and like I had sent like Discord messages to like Vortrox, Doggy, EVW, whatever. Um, even though like he doesn't seem like the kind of person to do this, I emailed Viper and I was like, "Hey man, what are the odds you'd be willing to be part of this?" Because I was like thinking about it, I was like, it's like Rob Top's like right hand man. So I was like, how well does he know,
Yeah.
Rob Top's levels? I did not get a response back, which I kind of expected because I wasn't friends with him on Discord or anything, so I couldn't DM him. But yeah, like that was like there's like the Steph Curry shooting from the moon image, um, where I was like that. Um, I mean, I don't know because I've collaborated with a lot of like really big, like I've already collaborated with people like EVW and stuff
Yeah.
that I think a lot of people would probably answer. Um, Frankly, like Rob Top, honestly, like if I could ever get Rob Top to be in a YouTube video, that would be awesome.
Yep.
I would I would definitely like figure out something that I could put him through. That would be super fun, I think. That's like the epitome of like you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But yeah, like it'd be that's probably the best answer because I've collaborated with a bunch of big GD people already, and there's not really any that I haven't that I think I'd like that I'm really thinking I'd like want to particularly. Obviously, there's people I'd want to do it like again, like if I could have EVW again or something. But as for people that I haven't ever done anything with, like yeah, like I think Vibrant could make for something interesting, or Rob Top himself would be funny. Rob Top, if you're watching this, bro, you know where to find me.
Come on, Rob Top. Uh, we
I'm
we
gonna
need
test you on
these.
your own official levels, bro. How well does Rob Top know his own levels, bro?
Yep.
It'd go hard, bro. Trust me.
You'd probably do the best with the most like latest made ones, but God, he made those levels so long ago.
Yeah, but he treasures them, bro. Like I get the vibe that he cares a lot about his official levels, and like they're like sacred temples that like it's like nobody can touch, and it's like he's got to be pretty familiar, But
Yeah.
yeah, like insane shot in the dark, but that'd probably be it. Yeah.
Yeah, we get asked to do the Rob Top interview all the time, and I'm just like, I wish.
If he's willing to sit down, bro, like
I I'd have to be very efficient with just asking the questions because he's definitely a busy person. I would
yeah,
imagine.
no time for nonsense here. You gotta approach him like an actual like TV journalist and be like, you have like a pad of paper and a pen, and you're like, so Rob Top,
Yeah.
the the GD today is saying this and this. Is this true? How do you feel about this? And it's just gotta be like rapid fire.
Why haven't you hired anybody yet?
He's too busy, bro. He's too busy. He needs to get like a hiring manager or something. Like,
Oh my god. Dude, imagine if we got him on here and asked him, "Are you mentally healthy?" and he says no.
dude, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Like, I feel like no matter what the guy does, like half of the community is like hating on him and like breathing
Yeah.
down his throat about like, where's versus mode? Where's the map? It's like, come on, Rob Top, what are you doing? And it's like, bro, let a man chill for a little bit, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. It's like I don't know. I feel like people should
I'm sure
just
he's super grateful for like the community that like he has, but on the other hand, like
yeah.
there's a lot of people in it that are like a little bit much, I think.
Oh no, 100%. Just people don't seem to just like be happy with what we have right now. Like I like to think
Hmm.
back how I was doing in this game back in like 1.8 and how the game was
Yeah.
running compared to now. Like it's so much better.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah, the game's undergone like a ton of improvements. I mean, 2.2 took a while, obviously, but
yeah.
it's great now that we have it. There's a lot of cool stuff that like a lot of creators, rely on. And it's nice to see him finally implementing like, a lot of community related features. I mean, I don't think a lot of people thought that he was actually going to try to implement CBF.
Yeah, no. I in the it's really funny in the Diamond interview that we did before this one, he literally said that he thinks RobTop is going to add CBF like and it was that interview was recorded 2 days before he added CBF.
Oh wow.
Like that was it's very funny. I didn't
Well, it's
think it was gonna
yeah.
happen.
Well, especially too because there's this like stigma in the GD community that like Rob Top like kind of hates extreme demons. Like he just like doesn't like them. That's why like a lot of them like take a really long time to like get rated. So a lot of people like think that Rob Top just like hates the player community. So it's like, oh, why would he ever add CBF and like help the player community?
Yeah.
But I'm glad that he proved them all wrong.
Yeah, I never believed that at all. I think if he really did hate the player community that he wouldn't even allow FPS bypass levels to get rated or
Mm,
like people putting start position switchers in rated levels. Like if he really hated the player community, he wouldn't rate
yeah.
levels like that. And
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the fact that like demon rates in general, I feel like it takes a lot more like it's a lot more intricate, Rob Top there's like this like idea like Rob Top only has time to play like the first like 10% of a level before he decides whether or not to rate it. And
yeah.
it's like I don't know, like maybe like if it's a harder level, like Rob Top's probably not going out of his way to like look up showcases of like every single demon level that comes to
Yeah.
him. So, yeah. Like I think that's why extremes take a while longer to get rated because it like really needs to be like vouched for by like a bunch of mods and stuff before Round is like, yeah, okay, this is probably rate worthy then being
Uh,
beyond the first 5%.
yeah, 100%. I think it's very interesting how a lot of levels get a lot of sends. They don't get rated, and then people like to like say that like RobTop doesn't like the level because of that. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people realize RobTop probably isn't on Geometry Dash the way that the community is, because the community's on Geometry Dash every day, 24/7. But
Yeah.
RobTop's probably on it like 2-3 times a week. I would imagine.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I genuinely do believe that Rob Top probably just misses a lot of sends because you have to think about it. He's got like 40 mods or something,
Yeah.
that are all off and on sending levels on streams, off streams. Like he probably gets like 100 new like sent levels like every like couple days, and it's like he's naturally probably gonna miss a bunch of them. Like the sent tab
Yeah.
is never gonna be clear, you know.
Yeah.
So
It's
it's like I get
unfortunate.
it. It's unfortunate if you're like the creator who made a level that like is in the sent tab and it just like is never getting rated.
Yeah.
But also it's like I don't know. There's a lot of other people in that position too. Obviously, it's unfortunate. I am sort of the opinion that it'd probably be a good idea if Rob Top gave Elder Mods the ability to rate levels, or at least like Vibrant or something, to lighten the load. Because like surely by now Vibrant has to have a pretty good understanding of like the kinds of levels Rob Top would rate,
I mean,
to where
yeah.
Rob Top could trust him with that. But I also understand. I don't know. Maybe the dude likes having control over his game. You know.
I mean, yeah,
Um,
probably.
that's why, like, honestly, it'd be good if he hired another person because then he could have someone else that's doing more of the programming while he just like sits down and just rates levels all day. You know?
I mean, yeah, I think it wouldn't be really hard to get his ideas out onto people who can program.
Well, it's also saying too is, since obviously updates have to go through like review and stuff before they go out, like RobTop could just look at what they did, what the programmer did, and be like, "No, you should do it like this," or like, "Can you make it do this instead?" or
Yeah.
whatever, you know. Whereas if he let someone else rate levels, it'd be like, "Well, no, I don't want this rated," and then he'd have to like unrate it or something. So I think it'd be
Yeah.
better, if someone was helping with the programming and, then maybe he just devoted like all of his time to rating levels or something, because, the programming has to go through him anyways. But obviously rates are like, as soon as the level's rated, it's like the entire community knows about it. So you can't really
Yeah.
unrate a level, otherwise you're gonna make someone real sad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Like we have mods where it shows up at the bottom right. This level just got rated. And like
Yep.
like we are so hyper focused on watching levels get rated in this community now.
Yep. I mean, they did. I mean, I think the GD Discord just like they came out with like an official like ultimate GD bot version
Yeah,
or
that
something. Like they
too.
made like their own version even. So now like you can get now it's like officially by like Rob Top. Like they're sending out like new rates and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think I like the idea where he gets people to kind of mod or program the game for him while he rates. But I
Hmm.
do still think there should be like some sort of like you said with Viprin, like like Viprin's worked with him for probably a decade now. He knows how to get a grasp of the kind of rating that certain levels should get
Yeah.
in when they get rated.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, it just I feel like ratings need a second opinion. That's what I
Hmm.
think, and like a
Yeah,
good
I mean, I
one.
also wouldn't be opposed to like a mod threshold, like if a level gets X amount of cents and like it just gets rated or whatever. You can make it as high as you want. You'd be like, oh, the level needs 20 cents to get auto rated, but like that would probably help too, because then you wouldn't have these levels that have 48 cents and aren't rated still.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy how many levels get sends, and it should be. I don't know. Do you know if the sent tab is like ordered by how many are sent?
At least I don't know if RobTop can order it by how many are sent, but I'm pretty sure the GD one is just recent, like just the
Uh,
most recent sends show up at the top.
mm,
I presume RobTop can sort it somehow because again, he did a rate wave a little bit ago where he did just rate like the five most sent levels or something. So
oh yeah,
I assume there is a way for him to like order them by like number of sends, but yeah, the one in game I think is just like the most recent sends are showed at the top.
yeah. I feel like that's like a really good way of doing it. Whichever one has the most sends, and
Mm.
also I don't know if this is true or not, but if past mods have sent stuff that got unmodded, if the send still stays there as well, that should be something that sits
Yeah,
like that.
I don't know how that works. I would almost imagine that it probably would. I don't know how it works on Rob's end, but
I don't either.
my gut would assume that like I don't know, maybe each mod has like a unique like mod ID and like so their sends stay even if they're unmodded or whatever.
Yeah.
Um and like obviously, if they're if a mod that got unmodded is like the only one who sent a level, like maybe Rob could discard that, but if a mod that got unmodded sent a level that already had like 30 cents, I don't see why that should automatically be discarded, but yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know how if he has any system in place to work with that.